Noah Schultz here, Bagley Pro. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Bagley B1 and the Bagley Pro Sunny B and kind of the differences between the two, and each scenario that I would tend to use each one for. We're going to start with the B1 here. Get her out. This is probably my go-to color, but typically when I think B1, I'm thinking shallow, heavy, thick cover. Big laydowns, stumps, docks, any really nasty, thick stuff. This guy, he really crawls through that shallow, thick cover really well. And since it goes through the cover so well, I tend to fish in a lot thicker cover, so I tend to use a little bit heavier line with these, with a B1 also. So in my mind, I think shallow big rock, shallow laydowns, round docks, dock posts, retaining walls, stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking B1 when I think of B1. Pro Sunny B, now if you notice the difference here, they're both Squarebills. This one's got a thinner body than this one. This one's a rounder, wider, wobbling body. This one's a little tighter, but it's got a bigger, longer body also. It's kind of got that, you know, it's a Pro Sunny B, so it has a Sunny B type body shape to it, which gives it, it's kind of like a hybrid Squarebill, I would say, because typically when you think Squarebill, you think of big, wide wobble. This is a more subtle, tighter wobble. It's a good crankbait. It's a good in-between between a flat-sided crankbait and a traditional Squarebill. And when I'm throwing this one, I'm usually running a little bit deeper rock, some sparse vegetation. I'll run deeper water with the Pro Sunny B. It tends to go a little bit deeper. So a little bit steeper banks, riprap banks, shallower rock piles, you know, in that 3 to 6 foot range on a long cast. You can get this guy down probably at least 6 foot. And also I want to talk to you too about the wire through construction on these crankbaits and why I like it, why, you know, for a Squarebill design to have a wire through construction is genius, obviously. I mean, yeah, it's Squarebilling, you're fishing heavy cover, you're fishing heavier line. I'm not scared to throw up to 20-pound test on a Squarebill sometimes, depending on what I'm fishing. And with some traditional balsa crankbaits, you know, you fish heavier cover, you tend to rip hooks out sometimes in these wood balsa crankbaits. And with a line through construction, you'll never ever have to worry about that. I mean, you can see this guy, how beat up he is. I don't even know how many fish I've caught off this one crankbait, and I'll never have to worry about anything really ever happening to this crankbait besides maybe the bill getting ground down so much after running it for so long that it won't run quite right anymore. It's probably the only thing I can see happening, because the construction of these Bagleys is second to none. So in the B1, when you're cranking, you can feel the wider, heavier thump on this B1 Squarebill versus, you know, your more subtle Sunny B. Very noticeable difference, you know, big aggressive, I'm thinking dirty water, loud, not loud because it's a silent crankbait, but aggressive wobble, thumping. You can see in your rod tip, you can see your rod tip physically moving from this B1. This is more of a subtle, tighter wobble, but you still get that Squarebill benefit from it.